Okay, good. Y'all can see me again. Yeah, it was acting like my Wi-Fi was like, it seemed like my Wi-Fi dropped it live. So that's what it was. I had to switch servers, but it should not do that again. So sorry that happened, y'all. I hate when they do that, especially when I'm in the middle of a reading. It's so annoying. But okay, cool. It's back. Awesome. Just waiting for everybody to come back and then I will finish Sully's reading. Thank you, Ashley. Clarify the page of wands. Let me clarify this real quick while I'm waiting on them to come back. Clarify the page of wands. Clarify the page of wands. Hey, okay, good. You made it back. Okay, page of wands. All right. So I feel like at the end of the day, Sully, like this really was just, like I said before the live interrupted. No communication can also be like that's all you needed to know. Okay. It seemed that this person is again not in a space that they want to redo this. Okay. So I feel like now that that's been revealed, this person don't really know what they want to do, who they want to be, blah, blah, blah. It was really just your fresh start. It was like your push to move forward. Hey, it was really your sign to just push forward. That page of wands is like spirit telling you, like, okay, it's time to drop this and let it go. Because in it, what's the point? The Ten of Swords is out. You had already pretty much started your healing journey from this person, anyways. I mean, what's this is like beating a dead horse now. He done already showed you twice that he can't get it right for you. So it's like you have to just look at it as, okay, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Now you ain't gonna get fooled for a third time, are you? So Page of Wands said, go ahead and move forward. That's all. You didn't need him to respond. And that him not responding was just your confirmation that it was time to move on. Okay. So that's really what I'm getting. Because people do that. People do that. He more so could have been doing it because of the convenience of the connection or just to do it. Just to do it. Like I told you. Some people are selfish like that. They know they don't deserve you, but if you giving them an opportunity, they're gonna take it. So that's really what I'm seeing for the situation on him. Not because I don't see him having no intentions on responding to you. I see him just kind of letting it just roll off his shoulder. Hey, love. Baby, do you see Antoine give me money for the rent next month? Trying to make sure I don't overspend. Ooh, girl, that's a good question. You welcome, Sully. I'm sorry though. I know that feeling. When you gotta close the door by yourself. I know that feeling, but you know what? Sometimes it's just better to go with your pride, girl. Just leave with your pride still intact, honey, because sometimes these men will do you in. They will do you in. They will break you. They will break you down. So it's best to go ahead and leave now. That's a good one, ain't it? Right, that is a good one, girl. That's a good question that you thought of. Yeah. Okay, let me see. I got my little lollipop, y'all. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna set it. I should have kept it. I did keep the paper. Okay. Boy, I ain't messing it up. Okay. Chevish didn't make it back this year, y'all. I don't see her in the chat. Okay, so this is gonna be for Shakira. Shakira want to know, is Antoine gonna give her money for the rent next month? She want to know if Antoine gonna give her the rent for the month, the money for the rent next month. Is he gonna give her the money for the rent next month? Antoine. Clarify the King of Swords to the King of Cups for him giving her this rent money next month. He may tell you that he gonna help you, or he might be able to give you something. And I feel like you're gonna be like, okay, cool, good news. You know what I'm saying? We got the Ace of Cups, but the Knight of Wands came out, and that's kind of like him getting distracted. Okay, let me see though. What y'all look for, Donnie? I would tell you to sit on your money, Shakira. Do not go through your money because it seemed like he gonna either have something going on where it's like it wasn't like he intentionally it ain't like he intentionally didn't try to help you, but it could be something come up here to where he may not be able to help you fully with it. It may not be the full amount. I'll say that. Because your cards to clarify that Ace of Cups, that Knight of Wands is the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords. So that just kind of lets me know that there could be some disappointment here because you thought he was going to be able to look out for you. But it seems like with the King of Wands to the Six of Wands here, he got other stuff going on. He only give you 600. Oh, okay. So he don't pay the full amount? He didn't pay your full amount last month? So we have Charity and the Magician here. No? Okay. Well, I would say this. Just sit on it. Just sit on it. I would tell you that. Because it seemed like it's other stuff going on. Like I've been saying, it's other stuff going on. So he gonna definitely try. I feel like he gonna try to tell you, like, yeah, I'm gonna be able to help you. And if you was to come up short, he might be trying to find a way to get it to you. Okay, but if he gonna give it to you on time, that's the big question. I don't see that because, like I said, you have the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords here. That lets me know he may not be able to give it to you on time. He may be like, hey, I can give it to you next week, but you're like, I need it now, like my rent due. So I would tell you, sit on that money. Oh, yeah, see. I would tell you, just go ahead and sit on that money. I wouldn't put all my eggs in one basket because it's coming up like he got good intentions, but it's the execution that I feel like he might kind of mess up on. Because it's other stuff, it's other things in his energy that cause his attention. Like I said, you have a King of Cups, you got a King of Swords here. Okay, and then you have a Knight of Wands with somebody that's kind of like they everywhere. They got so many different things going on. What about the following month, which will be July? Okay, let's see. Is Antoine going to help Shakira with his half for July? Is Antoine going to help Shakira with his half of the rent for July? Oh, excuse me. Okay, let's see, girl. So we got the Page of Swords. You may bring it up like, hey, so what's up? What's going on this month? Now, you may get the help in July because he's coming out with a Temperance. He going to be back on that. He going to be back at work, ain't he? In July, he go back. When he go back now? At the end of this month? He going to help you in July. He going to help you in July because he going to be back to his normal routine. I just see going into the end of May, it's going to be rocky. But I see him getting back on track with you. That when that rent due for July, he's gonna be able to help you. Yes, you got the Page of Swords, the Temperance, the Lovers, and the Empress. So yes, he's gonna be able to help you in July for July's rent. I'll say that. Okay, but like I said, it's because you got his full undivided attention now because he ain't got all of that distraction. I told you his people be like, whoever this is, they be, I need. Okay. And see, he's such a giving person. That Capricorn trait, that's our shadow side. We can overgive. And I think that's his problem too. He be having a hard time setting a boundary with how many people he gonna help. He didn't help everybody and their mama when he came home. And so I see like that just being a little bit of part of the problem. But it's month. Not necessarily that he don't want to help you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Period. Okay, girl, send me one of them. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad that it's you got the question answered early. That's good, and that candle helps you out too. That's good too, boo. Okay. All right, boo. I'm gonna go ahead and go to my moderators. Let me let Shevish know I'm back on here because she didn't come back with y'all. 1 second, y'all. Let me message Shevish too. Sorry, y'all. She having a fit. She ain't trying to get changed. Because I know she on the list for her. I don't know if she had a my question too, but I'm going to just let her know just in case she come back to. Okay. So, Blue Star, what was your my question? And then we're going to do Ashley, and then we're going to do Chevish. If Chevish had one, I don't know if she did or not. So, Blue Star. You're going to send me the info? Okay, cool. Thank you, boo. Thank you. Okay. So, yeah, whenever you're ready, you go ahead and drop your question, okay? Oh, Donnie Rose, girl. Let me turn this off. Nah, they finna go. Well, they John finna go get him. Blue Star, whenever you're ready, go ahead, post your question, okay? Oh, I see it. I want to know what's the reason of me feeling blocked, or is if I want when I freeze pause when it comes to apply for jobs, and how my boyfriend Steven will feel once I start getting a job, and if what he thinks when it happens. Okay, so do you? Okay, hold on. So do you got two questions, boo? I could do one of them as a mod. I could do one of your questions as a mod question, but the other one it would have to be like a donation. So just let me know. You did it? Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on. She too loud. 1 second. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Okay, so you want to know when it comes to why you always feel, when it comes to why I'm always feeling frozen or freeze up when it comes to jobs. So you want to know why you get like so like, okay, let's see. You welcome, Blue Star. All right, when it comes to Blue Star, why do Blue Star freeze up or like feel frozen when it comes to applying for jobs? What's going over? Or what's going on? Not over. What's going on? Why does she be feeling like that when it comes to jobs? Thank you, Zyla, for getting right to your chore. I appreciate that. Okay, so we got the Seven of Pentacles reversed here. Okay, so let's kind of see what's going on with this job situation. Would this be your first job, or have you had jobs before? Like if you got hired, would this be your first ever job? Clarify the Seven of Pentacles reversed. It's your first job, okay. Here's the thing. You'll be kind of nervous about, like, am I really ready to do this? Because I don't know if this is like you stepping into adulthood officially. Do you live with your parents still and stuff? Because Seven of Pentacles is like you don't want to, like, you might be afraid that, like, you're not ready to take on responsibilities. Maybe your people gonna be expecting for you to do certain things once you start working. Like, it's something like that going on. So you be getting a little nervous, like, am I really gonna be able to do this? Am I gonna be able to balance these things? That's not only that I have to do, but that's expected of me. Okay. And also working and stuff like that, that changes your schedule, that changes your availability, your freedom. Like, it does. Because once you start working, you don't stop. Once you start working, you don't stop. I live in my grandma's house, and so does everyone else, like my mom and siblings. Okay. So, like, do you feel like when you start working, they're gonna be expected for you to help around? Like, I'm not saying you don't want to do it naturally, but do you feel like it'd be just a lot? Like, it'd be just a lot that they be expecting from you? Yeah, yes, I do. I know how my family is. Yeah, how family is. Yeah. But I just feel like it just be a little bit of a nervousness. It's not really a bad thing, I would say. It's more so anxiety probably that you be dealing with. And so part of it is that just a fear of failure. Okay. And you just not really wanting to disappoint the people that need you or yourself. Like, we got the Eight of Cups here. Let's look at the Eight of Cups. And I'm going to say, are you the oldest child? Or are you the youngest child? Hold on, y'all. Everybody want to call me when I'm on live. Stop calling me. Okay. Yes, I have to. Yes, I would love to have help with groceries and such. Though I feel as if I would have my piggy bank, but not have much to save. Yeah, and that's a lot. That's a huge. So I also see something with a man. So either the reason I ask you as you're the oldest child is because sometimes the oldest children can feel like the burden is on them to help the family. But if you're the youngest, then this could just simplify. Like, maybe it's like y'all don't really have the masculine help around the house. Like, you don't have the man, like, either something could have happened, where the man, is not at the house no more or something like that. But I just see something about a past situation with a man coming out. So I don't know if, like, there is no father figure around, or like if something like that is going on, or if the person that is the father figure, maybe he's not able to do it. But it just seems like it's just like everybody trying to pitch in and help with the family because some type of dynamic broke down. Now, it could be directly like your mom and your dad, or it could be your grandmother and her husband, or whatever. Something happened with the dynamic of the family, so where now the younger adults have to also help too. So I don't know what this is, but there's a man here. There's a man here twice. I'm going to show you. Do you see that? Two men. And they older men. This man, he look like he might be from, like, he older. He got a cane. Me and my dad isn't in contact. Not only that, but my mom had lots of Panthers in the past. So, ooh. Okay, so what's going on with grandfather? Did grandfather pass away? Like, is he, old? Is he, he can't work? Like, what's going on? Because I see it being deeper than just your parents. It seemed like it's going back to granny's side too. So what's going on with your grandfather? Is he alive and well? Like, what's happened? Because something's going on. She dating somebody new. So did granddaddy pass away, or did he just leave? Like, what happened with your grandfather? Because he played a big role in the breakdown of this situation. He may not have done it intentionally. Could be something happened with his health, or he passed away, or something like that. And is that the man that was helping your grandmother? Like, at one point, was they together and he was, like, helping keep things balanced? Because I feel like that is a huge reason why the family, and now everybody got to do their part. But it can make it hard for you because you like, where do I take and where do I give? Because you're trying to establish yourself as a young adult. Now, this could also signify one day you have a desire to get out on your own. What's wrong, baby? And maybe feeling like, oh, will I be able to do that with so much of my family needing me? Am I going to be able to get out on my own? Because your money kind of already tied up. Before you get your first check, it's already divided and given to certain things. So it could be like a lot of anxiety around this responsibility. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not like that you don't want to give. You probably a very giving person. But when it comes to that balance on doing for yourself versus others, But I would tell you, you do what you need to do, and when you start getting the feelings of like inadequacy, anxiety, or worry, you have to tell yourself like, this is a part of me becoming an adult. I have to do this, and you just push through, and you have faith that all is going to work out for you and your family, and that you will be able to sustain yourself too. Okay, got you. Okay, well, like I said, most of it is coming from anxiety, feeling like, is can I do this? Because it's gonna be, they're gonna have things they need you to do. They're gonna have things they need you to help with, and it's not gonna be one time. It's gonna be every month. You got to do something, and you don't want to let your family down, but you also may be like, okay, but when am I gonna be able to do for myself? So maybe that needs to have a conversation before you start working. You need to have a conversation with your mom and them, and be like, when I do get a job, like, what is expected of me? Have that conversation right now. That way, when you get your job, it's no confusion. And nobody can point a finger like, you knew they did it. No. We talked about it. This is what y'all told me I was responsible for. Okay? Y'all told me I need to keep the Wi-Fi on. Okay? Something like that. Alrighty? Okay. Thank you, Shellfish. All right. Next person is going to be Ashley. Ashley, go ahead and drop your question, my love. Whenever you're ready, dear. Zyla, when you take the recycling out, make sure you get that box for the diapers that's been over here by this door. Okay, thank you. Or it's the wipes. Yes, pretty much like when I had government money, I mostly spent it for them. They know it. They know I suck at expressing myself in general. See, that's the thing. Yeah, you're gonna have to sit down and really talk to them, And I know you're afraid of like, oh, them feeling like you selfish, but you're not selfish for wanting to know and be transparent about your money, like, because you still gotta take care of yourself. What you need to know at this time? Okay. All right. Angel Spirit Guide Universe, please show me the cards. What does Ashley need to know at this time? What does Ashley need to know at this time? So be careful, like people. Let me see, because you got the devil that came off the first card. Clarify this devil card. Yeah, I understand, Blue Star. And the Pentacles reversed here. See, whenever I see the devil card, that can remind me of the deadly sins. Like, this could be envy. This could be envy, or people that's like indulgent in something. Okay. I would say, I don't necessarily feel like this is pertaining to you, but the people around you. The people, I heard the men around. Be careful with the men around you. That's coming, like the men that you are around. For some reason, I just see something about the men. Right. Nobody likes the devil. But it's seeming like all things that glitter ain't gold in this situation, Ashley. And I don't know in particular if this is one person or two or three. Let me look at this. Yeah, because we got the Ace of Pentacles here. And see, the Ace of Pentacles. Go to Daddy. What's your problem, baby? Okay. Well, you got to go back to your papa for a little bit, okay? Okay. So, like I said, we got the Ace of Pentacles here. And I feel like Again, that's that statement, like everything that glitter ain't gold. Some people, they come off like they just good for you, or they got things that material possessions, but it's like something. I would say just be careful of the people you are around. Like I said, I feel like this the man in particular. We also got the Nine of Swords here with the Queen of Cups reversed. Let's look at this. Donnie, go to your father and stop it. Because I will get off this live right now. You better stop. Go. Sorry, y'all. She in the funk right now. I don't know what's going on with her. After this next mod question, I'm going to have to get off of here, y'all. I have to come back later because she doing too much. No, not after me. Okay, so anyway, I also see like, okay, so maybe this too could talk about a female energy too, Ashley. Now this female energy could be feeling some type of way because it seems like you getting on your feet more and more. And the Queen of Cups reverse could be somebody who could be a little narcissistic. They could be emotionally manipulative. They could try to make you feel bad for finding your way. So I don't know if this could be your mom. I know you had an issue with her, but I see you finding your way more and more. You coming out as the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so I feel like really that energy gonna continue, but she might try to guilt trip you. Like I don't know if you plan to move at the end of this month or you moving in June. But I just see like with the Four of Pentacles reversed, she's not gonna be able to hold you back no more. And I feel that if she was holding you back before, it was definitely intentional. It's not like she was just doing it because she just wanted you to be there. She was intentionally holding you back because I feel like your mama just, sometimes our parents can be like, they could low-key be a op. They low-key can be a op. And sometimes mothers be jealous of their daughters. And I feel like for real, just know like that she might try that with you. Yeah, she may try that with you. And I just think that you just need to continue to keep shining. But like I said, the only thing I seen was like, just be careful about the men. Like the men. Because I don't necessarily think nothing bad gonna happen to you. But some of these men, they may not be who they seem. You get what I'm saying? That's what I think too. Who is that? I did not. Do they have a package? Oh, that's from your grandmother. Please don't open that yet. Don't open that. Don't open that right now. She had lost control. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's just really gonna stick around. I don't think that energy gonna leave. I don't think that's gonna be a lingering energy between you and your mother. But honestly, like I just said, like keep doing it. I don't see bad cards for you. Really, it's just more so just be observant of the people around you because, at the end of the day, people can just be wanting to be around you because they can sense your aura, they can sense good things coming your way. So sometimes people, sometimes when we on our path and we going in the right direction, sometimes the devil will come out to play. And you might come across somebody who come off like they mean well for you, they got good intentions for you, but they really here to try to sabotage your success or your growth. So all I would say is just moving forward, and that's with anybody. Just make sure you know who you dealing with. Because like I said, somebody ain't who you think they are. Oh, really? Oh. So maybe you needed to hear that. The Capricorn I hung out yesterday gonna say, I like your energy. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta trust your discernment. Because all that glitters ain't gold. And I don't know if this is a male Capricorn you speaking up or a female. It don't matter at this point. They come off like they just a good person or that they got good intentions for you or whatever. But it's like in reality, they low-key came to distract you. They crossed your path to distract you. So be very careful with this Capricorn. Yep, I don't feel like the Capricorn got good intentions because he kept saying, I love how your energy is right now. Oh, no. Yeah, and I'm telling you, a snake will slither. Y'all know snakes slither. They can't speak without their tongue showing. So when a person say anything about energy, I love your energy, they telling you right then and there what they're there for. It's a word right there. They're telling you what they're there for. They're there for your energy. So yes, I would cut the cord with the Capricorn because his energy coming off, it ain't right. It ain't right. Mm-mm. He's supposed to be my friend. He'll always down. He ain't right for you. That's why I said be careful with people like that because their intentions don't be right. And he's coming off like he's not who you think he is. Like he got some underhanded energy towards you. So just know that again, when you on the level of being up and up and up, y'all seen it 1,000 times. People be on that up and up and up, and then they meet that one person that'll throw them off their track and they end right back where they was or worse. So you gotta be trusting your discernment because your higher vibration, they say new levels bring new devils. Don't they say that? New levels bring new devils. So pay attention and catch that tea, Ashley. When you start feeling like something ain't right, baby, trust that. I don't care if you look crazy. Trust it. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you. Jealousy vibes. Caddy. So that was me just confirming what you already knew, girl. And you gone and unfortunately, Ashley, you gonna attract jealousy. It's unfortunate, but because of your aura and the type of woman that you are, you gonna always have somebody that's like this. But it's up to you to catch it, right? And it seemed like you didn't already caught it. So start distancing yourself from that Capricorn. I'm gonna tell you that. I don't like his intentions. I don't like his intentions. And see, destiny swapping is a very real thing too. So if he's flamboyant, which is what I'm maybe getting from you, and he's a little bit, be careful. No, he don't. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. So you just needed to hear it again. That was spirit confirming what you already knew. That's spirit confirming what you already knew. So yes, distance yourself from that Capricorn. Make sure you do. Okay. All right. So that's what I got for you, Ashley Boo. Anybody else have a question before I come off this live? Yeah, I might do a late live depending on how I'm feeling. Okay. That's crazy. We said at the same time. I love. Thank you, Boo. Confirmation, honey. You welcome, my love. What will Venus thoughts, feelings, and intentions be towards me for the rest of the May once we begin talking again? Okay, let's see. Venus's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Shavish for the rest of the May once they begin talking again. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you. All right. So, what will Venus thoughts be towards Shavish once they start talking again? What will her thoughts be? Okay. What's her intentions gonna be? What's her feelings gonna be? Okay. So we're looking at thoughts first. Venus thoughts first. The star. Okay. You got the star. Okay. Everything gonna be cool at first. Everything gonna be okie dokie cool cool cool. Okay. But then we got the 9 of Wands. She start getting weird again. She start getting weird again. And sometimes people, mm, I feel like you may not like the type of person she is for real. It's giving like I got to be the main character, the star. I have to be the main character. And so you might peep that from her that she's always trying to insert herself in the conversation. Like when you try to tell her something, like she's saying, "Oh yeah, girl, that happened to me," or "Yeah, girl," yeah, she makes it about her. That's what I'm saying. She's giving main character energy. Okay. And so you may kind of like decide you may not want to be cool with her no more. Six of Pentacles reverse here too, and the Lovers or Two of Cups is coming out as well. I honestly don't see you being friends with her. Like I see you being like, nah. And then you may just be like, she ain't gonna be able to sit at my table. She's not a part of my group, okay? Because you have somebody already that compatible with you, and I see you building that friendship. You might be the type of person you don't like to be friends with too many females. Not because you don't like women, but because you know how women can be. So you really do be trying to be careful with who you give energy to. But once you peep one weird thing from her, you're gonna be like, yeah, no. And I see you just going at, I don't see you being able to be cool with her for long. Mm-mm. And like I said, you kind of already had somebody that you were cool with already. So what's the point? You know what I'm saying? You done already found your bestie. So why you need to build more friendships with people? No new friends, okay? I don't see you being cool with her long. Okay, anyway, so you asked what was her feelings and her thoughts. Her thoughts is gonna be similar to yours too. I think y'all not each other cup of tea for real. Since the Pentacles reverse, it's not equated, or it's not it's not a reciprocated type of friendship. Like y'all two different type of people. You gonna peep it. Okay. So it's not a requited friendship. I see you and her just kind of falling away from each other again. And then her feelings is a Magician here. And the Empress. I mean, her feelings is like, it is what it is. I mean, she's still gonna continue to do her. And I feel like she ain't really got no hard feelings, really. She just gonna move on. I don't really see her being mad at you. I just see her moving on. Like, all right, cool. Yeah, the Magician is an opportunist anyway. So this could be somebody that just took an opportunity and it didn't work out, but she like, cool, whatever. Okay. She just seemed like she just kind of, she could, I don't know, like, she could be the type to kind of rub people wrong. Like, again, she could have like a very self-centered nature. And it could make people feel a way about her. Like, you weird. Like, what? Because the Empress, it can be somebody who's very into themselves. They're very into their looks. Empress is not a negative card all the time. But sometimes it get to signify somebody that kind of like prioritizes themselves over others. So I just see you not really liking that. And I don't know if this is how she was back in the day either, but if not, this is kind of who she is now. So I don't see y'all being friends for that long, girl. Being honest. Okay. All right. Does anybody else have any questions before I come off of here? I gotta go get my son. She is an attention seeker. Ooh, see, I clocked it. I seen it in the cards. I said, girl, you ain't gonna like this. You ain't gonna like this chick. She give main character energy. Oh, you just got home? Hey, girl. One of the T.I.'s son. Oh, this is the one you was telling me about. Mm-hmm. She just seemed like catty. Yeah, she just seemed like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't think she your cup of tea, Chavish, for real. So it's up to you if you even want to like drag this out. Because I mean, you could really just look at it for what it is now and not even just engage with the girl. Because like I said, I don't see y'all being friends for long. I don't even see y'all being friends. I feel like it'll be like an acquaintance thing, but you're gonna peep early that she ain't for you. Like you just not gonna like her vibe. So that subway wasn't hiring, but the manager runs other locations and those ones are hiring. Okay, cool. I might just add her now. Like it's no point. And then she been weird for like 2 years. It's like, girl, I don't know. People just be doing stuff. And the manager was already there too. Okay, did you talk to him? What they talking about? Good, awesome. Look, Ari, it look like you bagging the bag, boo. It look like you're gonna get it, okay? Yeah, that's good. See, they know your face now. They know your name personally. You made a personal connection. That's an Aries for you, baby. Aries gonna get it done. I don't always agree with what y'all be on, but y'all, when it's time to be ambitious, y'all be with it. That's that Aries energy. You like the manager? And that's dope. I love it. Okay. Good. I'm glad you caught them when they was there. Yeah, I'm sure they liked you. Especially if they asking you all them questions. Because honestly, if they didn't really want to hire you, they're like, oh, we got who we want. We're not looking for anyone else. You sure did. You're welcome, Chevish. Okay. Y'all gotta get off of here. But if I come back on, y'all just make sure your notifications is on. YouTube really been playing with me. But I'm gonna try my best to push against the algorithm. So if y'all see me on here, please stop in. But in the meantime, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here. I gotta go get my son. But I hope y'all have a good day, and I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, bye.